Hello, magic seekers. Welcome to Freyja's Enchantments, where we invite myth, magic, and tarot into our everyday lives. And if you're new to this channel, welcome to our cozy corner. Hit that subscribe button to join our curious community. So today we are celebrating Samhain. It's one of the most sacred Sabbats of the year, and it is the witch's new year. It also marks the final harvest of the season, and it's a time when the veil is the most thin and we can connect with the other side. So if you're new to magic or looking for a way to deepen your witchcraft, this video was made for you. We're going to talk about 7 simple ways you can celebrate Samhain this year. Make sure you stick around to the end because I have a special bonus ritual that you're going to want to see. It's perfect for this time of year and it's a great way to honor Samhain. 1. Set up a Samhain altar. This is one of my favorite ways to celebrate any Sabbat, and it can be personal, creative, and simple. So just start with an altar cloth. Use dark colors such as black, dark purples, dark blues, or you can use orange or yellow. Add some candles in there. White candles work for anything, but you can also use orange, gold, or black. And then I like to put some crystals in there if you have them. Clear quartz works for anything. You can use onyx, black tourmaline, obsidian, smoky quartz, orange crystals such as carnelian, goldstone, amber, and then choose some other symbolisms. Maybe you can add in some apples and pumpkins, pine cones, acorns, fallen leaves. And then we need some symbols of death. So you can add in a picture of a loved one that's passed away. You can use skulls and bones. You can also choose to use some animal symbolism, such as crows or ravens, owls, bats, black cats. These are all great symbols of the holiday. So just choose a few things that call to you or that you have and make your own altar. This is what my altar looks like. 2. Hold a dumb supper. This is such a special way to celebrate Samhain. A dumb supper is a meal eaten in silence, honoring those who have passed. And so to begin, you would prepare the area by maybe burning an incense, dimming the lights, lighting some candles, just to create a calm, sacred atmosphere. And then when you set the table, set an extra place setting with a memento of a loved one or their picture, and serve some of their favorite foods. Eat the meal in complete silence and pay attention to those subtle signs, maybe the flickering of a candle, changes in incense smoke, maybe it's a brush on your arm or a chill or a warm comforting energy. Those are the ways that they like to make their presence known, and it's their way of saying hello. Once the meal is completed, it's time to reconnect with the living. So maybe hold a lighthearted gathering, play a game, or simply share stories of the loved one you're honoring. 3. Practice divination. With the veil so thin on Samhain, it's a great time to practice divination, and there's so many ways you can do this. Tarot cards, oracle cards, runes, pendulum, a scrying mirror, and the list goes on. Whatever practice is calling to you or whatever practice you feel comfortable with, this is a great time to receive messages from your higher self, your spirit guides, and your ancestors. If you're completely new to divination, I have a great way for you to get started, and all you need is a book. So this is called bibliomancy. So choose a book, sit down, take a few deep breaths, maybe light a candle or an incense, and then choose the question. Say it out loud or in your mind, and then close your eyes and open the book to any page and point somewhere. And then open your eyes and read that section or read that line and reflect on how this answers your question, on what this means to you. It's also a great practice to journal this and write all these things down. it increases your intuition and it'll increase your ability to receive messages. 4. Carve a pumpkin for protection. Jack-o'-lanterns started out as protection charms for Samhain. Originally, turnips were used, but pumpkins became more popular because they're larger and they're easier to carve, thus becoming a symbol of the holiday. So once you've cleaned out the insides and you begin to carve on it, focus on your intention for it to protect your home. You can sprinkle some salt or some cinnamon on the inside to increase its power. And then when you light a candle and you place it on the inside, visualize it creating a barrier around your space. When you do this, your pumpkin becomes a sentinel, a glowing guardian through the night. 5. Bonfire Release Ritual. If it's safe to do so, light a small fire outside or have a bonfire with your friends and family. On a piece of paper, write down whatever it is you want to release from this last year. So maybe a bad habit, a fear you want to overcome, or a situation that's holding you down, and toss the paper into the flame. You can also toss in a sprig of rosemary for protection and as an offering to the dead. As the smoke rises, make a wish for the new year and visualize your path clear and bright and yourself as content and happy. 6. Apple Magic Spell. So apples are sacred on Samhain and to the other world. They are symbols of wisdom and love. If you slice an apple horizontally in half, it reveals a star on the inside, which is a symbol of the 4 elements and spirit. So one fun practice that is of an old folk tradition dating back centuries is to peel the apple slowly into one continuous strip. And then think of your future love and toss it over your left shoulder. And the shape that's revealed on the floor is said to be the initial of your future lover. 7. Connect with your ancestors. Make a small altar that has either a picture, a memento from them, something that reminds you of them, or a combination of 2 or 3 of those, and add a small candle. Light the candle, sit down, and take a few deep breaths. Then take a journal and either write a letter to them, letting them know how you're doing and what's going on in your life, or simply ask them a question. Then take a moment to breathe and meditate. And then really pay attention to anything that comes to mind, whether it be a picture or thoughts, words, a feeling even, songs, a lyric. All these things could be a message from them. And so write all of this down, everything that you experience and how it made you feel. And this is such a great way to communicate with the other side. These signs can be very subtle, but they work in a way that speaks to you. Thank you so much for sticking around. It's time for the special bonus ritual I promised you. This is a candle spell for release and renewal, and it's perfect for Samhain, the witch's new year. Okay, so you really only need a few things to make this work. A black candle or a white candle, and if you don't have this style, you can use a tea light. You'll need something to carve with, an oil. I'm using rosemary, but you can use another essential oil if that's all you have, or you can even use a coconut oil or an almond oil. Whatever you have is fine. Then you're going to need some black pepper, a burning bowl, a lighter, a pen and paper, and a place to burn your candle. So the first thing you're going to do is carve what you want to release onto your candle. And if you're using a taper candle, you're going to carve counterclockwise upward. Now, if you're using a tea light, then you're going to start at the center and carve counterclockwise outward. So I'm going to carve, I release my anxiety and stress. So now you are going to anoint the candle with the oil in the same direction that you carved. Now sprinkle out the pepper where you're going to roll. You're going to roll away from you with the wick to the right. Now you're going to take your piece of paper and write down what you want to invite into the next year. A wish that you have or something you'd like to manifest. I'm going to put, I am clear-headed and confident. Now fold the piece of paper 3 times towards you. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so now you're going to light your candle. And burn your piece of paper. And you're going to say, what weighs me down, I now release. What hinders me has come to cease. From ashes, new beginnings rise. My dreams take shape before my eyes. Take a moment to visualize what life looks like when this manifests. Not how you get there, but yourself with this manifestation already true. And then you let the candle burn itself out. Thank you for joining me through 7 easy ways you can honor Samhain this year. I would love to know in the comments how you plan to celebrate. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more magical content just like this. May the magic guide you down your moonlit path. Have a blessed day.